Alright guys, monsterZERO here, and we're back in rFactor 2. Found a better version of the Nordschleife. I was running like 1.65 or something like that. I searched around on the internet, watched some YouTube videos, and I found a version 1.81, which is what I'm running now. And this looks a little more like it. The track detail in this version of the the track looks significantly better than the one I raced on last time. So I figure, just turn up my volume here, barely hit the game. So I figure I'd go ahead and give it a second go. That wasn't really fair to rFactor racing on that horrible looking version of this track. So I'm in the same car, BMW M3 Group A, except this time, yeah, nice. Off track already. This time, since I was recording, since I had like a second go with this, I went in and tweaked my setup just a tad. I added a little more fuel. Instead of 20 liters, I went to 30 liters. So, yeah, little added weight, but at least I won't run out of gas after 2 fucking laps. I also went and dropped my final drive down 1 tick, because gearing seemed very tall by default. Very, very tall if you watched my last video. It was kind of ridiculous. So I figure this will be a better... God damn, this car is tricky. This car is tricky to drive. Yeah, I figure this video will be a better representation as to the capabilities of rFactor 2 in its current state. Still, obviously, a modded track and a modded car. None of this is original ISI content, so this isn't... none of this video really... Nothing in this video you can really fault ISI for, other than the core physics of the game itself, which I think are incredible. Yeah, the track just looks so much better. So much better. The last version of the track, was just fucking missing half of the goddamn objects. I mean, now it looks like the fucking Ring. Or at least it looks like the Ring in other video games I have played. Gearing, much better. Much better. God, the force feedback is so good. Alright, so not gonna be a whole lot of commentary. I say that all the time in my videos. I'm like, not gonna be a lot of commentary, and then I fucking just yak. But I already did all the talking I need to do in the last video. Everything I said in the video holds true. This is just with a better version of the track, so I'm not going to talk a whole hell of a lot from here on out, and I'm just going to sort of try and pull a good lap time. So that's what I got. Start concentrating right here. I'm still on my out lap, but it does seem to be timing me, which is cool. The other 2 games I tried, I had to complete a whole outlap before my timing started. This version of the track seems like it starts timing you right when you exit the pit, so that's kind of cool. Tricky. Feel that fucking back end getting light. Lift off oversteer. It's a killer in this car. It's a front engine car, but I guess because it's so light, man, mid-corner, if you chicken out and you lift off the gas, your ass end will become your front end. This mod is really great, too, Touring Car Legends. It looks like dog shit, but, I mean, that, it just doesn't seem to be the modding team, and forgive me, I forget the name of the modding team who made this mod. It doesn't seem to be their strong suit, their modeling and graphics does not seem to be where they excel, but the physics are fucking great. They are really great. I highly recommend you download this mod and give it a shot. Especially this car, the M3. One of my favorite cars in this mod for rFactor 1 was the, well actually I had 2 favorite cars. The M3 wasn't actually even one of them. Two favorite cars were the Sierra Cosworth, which was never available in America, so to me that's always like the cool European car. Like, we never had Sierras over here, so I don't know. Like, we got Fords, you know, Ford's an American company. Fords are kind of like boring to us American guys, you know, everyone drives a fucking Mustang over here, but the Sierra was always kind of like, ooh, that's a European Ford, that thing's cool. Rear-wheel drive, the Cosworth was turbocharged, you know, that was a fucking cool-ass car for me when I was growing up. Always made me think of, obviously, like the British Touring Car Championship. Just seems so cool and European to me. Love that car. Really love that car. To a lot of you Europeans, that's probably boring. It's probably like an American talking about a Mustang or something like that, but either way, very cool car. And I screwed up the carousel again. Still my outlap, even though I'm being timed. I'm treating it as my outlap. My other favorite car was the BMW 6 Series Coupe. What was it, like a 635 or something like that? So awesome. Loved that car when I was a kid growing up too. Just looks so exotic and European again, you know? It's like the grass is always greener on the other side. As an American kid growing up, I always thought European cars were like the hot shit. So I kind of have a lot of respect for those two cars. And they're also, coincidentally, very fun to drive. Don't get me wrong, I like the M3 as well. This is also a very fun car to drive, but really the only reason I'm driving this, goddamn, still got invincibility on, so no big deal. Really the only reason I'm driving this now, and Jesus, is really the only reason, let's start that again, that I'm driving this car now is because this is the car that was available in the other two sales, so I wanted it to be sort of as even as possible. This track is gorgeous. Man, the materials, like the road materials the guy used that you know, ported this track over to rFactor are just gorgeous. Like the reflections on the tire, like skid marks, look really good. This is just a very, very good looking version of the Nordschleife. Very, very good looking track. That's always losing on that corner in this car. I think it's just because the car is so fucking light, you know? It hops. Alright. That was my practice lap. Kick the speed up a little bit. Actually, I should say we're going to kick the smoothness up a little bit. Not going to try and push it. I always seem to... I mean, I guess this is just the case at the ring for any driver. But I always seem to wreck when I push it at the ring. It seems like the smoother and more relaxed I go, the faster I end up lapping it. So that's going to be the game plan for this next lap. Here we go. Got to go into the settings and get rid of this camera shake. This is like obnoxious. Look at this. Like, what am I, having a fucking aneurysm? This is pretty absurd. Alright, so top gear. Maxed out. I don't know how fast I'm going because I don't have the goddamn on-screen HUD up. That's kind of frustrating. Well, pretty respectable lap time for not really trying. That's gotta say something. I don't know what the hell it says, but it's gotta say something that in Project Cars, as hard as I tried, well, I mean, let's be honest, I feel like I was really trying that hard, but, you know, I gave it my best on those 3 laps in Project Cars, and I didn't place higher than an 835. And the Assetto Corsa, Jesus, as easy as I thought the, you know, driving slash physics were with all that grip, I couldn't place better than an 825. rFactor 2 on this version of the ring in this car, I fucked up and wrecked twice on a lap, and I still placed 20 seconds faster in like an 805. So that's, I don't know, that's weird. Maybe the length of the circuit is different in the different games by a couple fucking bajillion meters. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's not my driving skill, although it may be. rFactor, the force feedback is so detailed that I really do feel everything that's going on with this car. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, but for some reason I'm way faster in this sim than I am in the other two on the same track with the same car. So just a little weird. Like I said, it says something. I just don't know what. Still trying to figure out what that says. Already feeling better. Top gear. Maxing out right before this ridge. Just where it should be. My gearing is perfect for my tastes. Just about perfect. And I'm gonna go wide. We're gonna say down to second. Flat out from here. Don't chicken out. Don't chicken out. Flat out. Never lift. Fourth gear. Hit the curb really hard there. Top gear. Haven't lifted yet. Alright, now we gotta lift. Down to third. Wide, wide, very wide. God damn it. That's what I get. So much for being smooth. That's probably gonna give me a penalty because I cut the track pretty hardcore. Never claimed to be a good driver. We'll get it on the next lap. Holy shit. Man, this car is a fucking wild animal. Or this version of the car is a wild animal. I would say, in order of scariness, it would be this by far. This fucking version of the car in this sim is terrifying. Then Project Cars. Project Cars is pretty scary. Then a third, probably a distant third actually, would be Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa, the car felt like a pussycat. I don't really mean that in a bad way. I mean, there's really no way for me to phrase it that doesn't sound like a... God damn it. Really no way for me to phrase that statement without me sounding like I'm ripping on Assetto Corsa. I'm really not. I like Assetto Corsa a lot. But it feels a lot more tame than rFactor 2 or Project Cars. Good! Hit that curve real hard. Down to second. May need to check my, not necessarily my brake balance, but my brake pressure? Is that what it's called? Because I feel like I don't have a lot of braking power. Fourth. Not gonna lift, not gonna lift! Oh, I lifted. I'm sorry, I'm a wimp. I just feel like I'm so much faster in this fucking car. It's scary. Look at the goddamn amount of cockpit shaking that's going on. Not a fan of the cockpit shaking. Fourth gear. God damn it, what? I feel like the car, I don't know, I feel like it's so much fucking faster than the other two sims. I have a hard time keeping it under control. Really, I know I already said this, but I'm really going to try and smooth it out here. Not going to worry about speed. Speed will come with smoothness. And I just don't seem to be able to slow down enough. I feel like my brakes, I feel like my engine's overpowered and my brakes are underpowered. So, I'm going to have to brake early from here on out. I normally don't even have to lift for that corner when I'm in third gear. In other sims. I'm not talking about rFactor 2. Right, so down to second. We're going to take this whole set of corners as second rather than third. I think in P-Cars and Assetto... P-Cars, I think it was in third. Assetto Corsa, I might have been in fucking fourth for all I know. But we're staying in second for this whole section here. Working on smoothness. Up to third. Back down to second. Don't lift mid-turn. When I chicken out and lift mid-turn, I go flying off the tracks. Stay confident. Stay smooth, stay confident. Yeah, when the sun hits the track, just like it is now, these textures and these materials look so good. Hell of a job the modder did on this track. Hell of a job. Force feedback is so responsive in this sim that when you find, yes, on the throttle, alright, didn't lift. That was my problem, I think, on that corner. That really nasty downhill fucker. When you lift, when you get nervous and you lift, man, do you spin. Lost my train of thought, but this track is gorgeous. This track is really good. It's really the road textures that make it. It just looks so realistic. Like, it looks like a real fucking road with real tire marks on it. Looks awesome. Let's see what I click off this lap. I'm guessing... Jesus! Well, there goes that fucking lap. This must be so frustrating to watch. Like, watching me go off track and just being like, what a fucking moron. Well, I apologize, but you know what? Screw you. I'm having fun, man. There goes that lap time. But you know what? We got enough fuel for one more. Fuel light's not even on. Yeah, look at like the mountain. You know, Nürburg. What is that? Like Nürburg Castle in the mountain. Like the haze on it, just absolutely gorgeous. You know, some aspects of rFactor 2's graphics are just breathtaking. You know, even better than Assetto Corsa and P-Cars. Not all of the graphics. There are some weird things in rFactor 2 that don't look as good as P-Cars or Assetto Corsa, but like the haze and the fog and the atmospheric effects just are absolutely top-notch. Alright, here's gonna be my fast lap. Nice and smooth, I say as I go off track in turn 1. Keep it smooth, keep it fast. I didn't even pay attention to what I got last lap because I knew it wasn't good. I'll check it on the replay, but this lap is going to be super smooth, super fast. That I promise you. Very nice. Got some heat in these fuckers now, these tires. Yeah, look at the road textures, just how gorgeous they look. Very, very nice. Very nice. Nice and smooth. The S's here. Back on the throttle. Feeling good. Feeling good. There we go. So much more satisfying driving this car with a manual gear shifter too. P-Cars, I was using the was I using the paddle shifters? I think I was using the paddle shifters in P-Cars. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but it is very satisfying clicking through the gears on my TH8 in this car. A little bit of over-revving, never hurt anyone. Hurt a few engines. Going wide, saved it. And I knew it. As I'm talking about the benefits of a manual gear shifter, I realized that I need to relearn it again. I was like in 4th gear. I don't even know. That was the problem. I didn't know what gear I was in. And I knew I had to get down to 2nd. I was like, shit, am I in 4th or am I in fucking 3rd? What the fuck gear am I in? Drop down 2 gears instead of 1. As soon as I let the clutch off, that fucker spun. Alright, there's 3rd. Going wide, again here. Up to 2nd. Let's see if we can make up that lost time by spinning out. Now, I'll fucking tell you what, man. The other 2 videos, I was like, yeah, this is fun. I'm having fun. And I was. But not like this. This is fucking fun. I have a feeling that when I stop the video, I am going to continue to hop lap the fucking ring all night until I gotta go to bed. This is fun. This is like the textbook definition of fun in a racing sim. Right here. You know, lapping the ring in a race prep BMW with this kind of force feedback and a manual fucking gear shifter, just, I mean, nothing really beats that, you know, as far as video games go. You know, if racing is what you're into, which it is for me. Alright, we're in third gear. Gonna try and pay attention hard on the brakes. Brakes seem so weak, so weak. Brakes seem very, very weak. Alright, hard on the brakes. Down to second. There we go. Better. I still feel like I just have no power in my brakes. It's a very unsettling feeling, not having enough braking power. It's kind of weird, too. Well, I was reading about it. This seems to be pretty common, but there's a weird personal moment for me here. But I used to have nightmares about driving a car and not having any brakes. It's a pretty terrifying fucking feeling, like when you're coming up on traffic and you go to stop and your pedal just goes right to the floor. But I used to have nightmares about that shit all the time, and I was curious about it, and I googled it, and apparently that's a pretty common like trope in dreams. So either way, my point is that's a scary feeling, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. And I'm getting that feeling in here when I'm coming up on a corner. I'm like, okay, time to put the brakes on. And I put the brakes on, and I'm like, why aren't I stopping? Oh, God! Terrifying. Terrifying feeling. rFactor fucking nails that terrifying feeling. So, bravo. Down a second. Don't spin, don't spin. Keep on the throttle. Holy shit, that was close. God damn it! Like, holy shit, that was close as I'm spinning. So frustrating. I am sorry, gentlemen. I'm sorry that monsterZERO here is not a good driver. I'm really sorry. I never lift for that corner, but it's so fucking terrifying. This car is a goddamn monster, and I mean that in the best way possible. You know what? I'm thinking out loud now, but you know what? Fuck that, man. Next video, I'm reinstalling the Touring Car Legend mods for rFactor 1. And I'm gonna go hit the ring in the same car in rFactor 1. That sounds like fun. It probably won't match rFactor 2 in terms of fun and force feedback. Well, I know it won't. But at least I can play a whole goddamn championship. You know, I got a whole track pack for the British Touring Championship, like the late 80s British Touring Championship. That is something I think I want to do this weekend. That sounds like a fun way to spend my weekend. Touring Car Legends mod for rFactor 1. I think that is what I shall do. Yeah, actually, now I'm really excited. Actually, fucking sounds awesome. Almost want to shut this fucker off right now. Stay on the throttle, stay on the throttle! So easy to lose it on that corner. Oh God, brake, 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 brake! Nerve-wracking. And I'm going wide. And don't spin! Spun. I said don't spin, not do spin. Yeah, what can you do? What can he do, you know? I mean, I guess he could get better at racing sims. You know, but the fucking question was hypothetical. I didn't need an answer, so disregard. Question remains, what can he do? Oh, Jesus! And warm tires and everything. This car is fucking terrifying. Alright, full throttle. I'm gonna cross the finish line and just bang out one more lap. Because it seems like at times you, yeah, the start-finish is under that big fucking, like, Bilstein bridge or whatever it is there. And the pit exits are before it. So it seems like they really nailed the outlap timing as compared to the other two synths. rFactor 2, yeah, the Bilstein bridge, that's what we'll call it. That's probably what it's actually called. Alright, so what was that? An 811. Not great. It's so funny, like my first lap, as bad as it was faster than that. You know what it is? The car model in this mod doesn't even look bad. It's a good model. I mean, for as old as it is. It's like the materials. Something about the materials they used for the paint and for the metal just don't work in this engine. They're way too bright and it looks fake. Like look at it sitting there. Like it just looks very cartoony. You know, I think if someone were to go in and tweak the materials in this model, I think that could look pretty good. Because, I mean, it's a good-looking model. It's old. It's very old, but, you know, I mean, it fucking looks good. I don't know. It is a good-looking model. It just doesn't really hold up in this sim. It looks so out of place. It looks like a, it reminds me of, like, Roger Rabbit, where you see, like, a cartoon character in, like, the real world. Yeah, kind of weird. Let me go ahead and look. How the hell do I get out of replay? I want to go back. All right, there we go. I'm going to go to the garage and just take a peek at my, like, brake pressure. If that's even a thing in this fucking mod. Where do you see brakes? Suspension. Advanced. Like this. Towing out. Yeah, I guess that's not really a thing in this mod. In rFactor 1, there was a setting for, like, brake pressure, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. It's 100%. Oh, goddamn. Well, my brake bias is really... brake bias is, like, set really far forward. I know it's a front-wheel drive car. I feel like that is way far forward. Let's drop that down, like, a couple clicks, like 58, 42. And then I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do one more lap. No commentary on this one. Alright, we're just gonna try and be smooth, try and be fast. If I can do better than a 8:05 or whatever the hell my first lap time was, I'm betting I can do it. Here we go. Shutting up and just driving. Off. Get some speed up before we hit the bridge there. That's the start finish. Lap timing has started. Here we go. Cockpit shake. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Still feel like I have no braking power. Try and make the best of it. Down to second. Just the fucking shift. Down to second again. Second through the S's here. Wide. Curving. Still wide. Feeling good. Nice and smooth. Smooth as the key. Smooth as the key. Cockpit shake is fucking obnoxious. Down to fourth, quick blip. Down to third. Down to second, taking it wide, save it. No lifting. Fifth gear, no lifting. Very nice. Down to second, or fourth, whatever the fuck, down to third. Down to second, very nice, very nice. Much better, much better. Let's not fucking get cocky now. Fourth gear, down to third. Down to second. And second through here may not be a good idea. Second, we're gonna go up to third. Oh god, now or never. It's such a terrifying corner. Oh my god. Staying in third, staying in third. Lifting like crazy, but staying in third. Braking hella early for this fucking corner. I'm gonna spin out, I'm gonna spin out. Heeling and towing, heeling and towing. Blipping and blooping. Third. Hard on the brakes. Down to second. Oh, shit! You know what I just fucking realized? Alright, I'm gonna try and stay focused. When I go on my rants, when I spin out. I have fucking ABS still on. I forgot to turn it off. That is probably why I have no... I guarantee you that's why I feel like I have no braking power. It's because I have ABS on. I really need to fucking mash on these goddamn fuckers. That is exactly why. I was not applying nearly enough brake pressure. I'm used to not running ABS, so, you know, full brake pressure would lock your brakes up. That is not the case right now because I have ABS enabled. No fucking shit. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so name of the game, fucking mash on the goddamn brakes. Do not let off. Full throttle. Don't lift. Don't lift. Yes! Fourth gear up to fifth. Faster than I've ever been through these corners yet in this sim. Quick jab on the brakes, down to fourth. Quick jab down to third. That is exactly my problem. Yep, now that I'm really romping on the fucking brake pedal, I feel like I got brakes for days. No wonder. Yeah, next time I play this game, I gotta make sure I go and turn ABS off. That is exactly the problem. I feel way more confident now that I know I got fucking working brakes. A little bit of rubbing. Rubbing's racing. Shut the hell up. Oh yeah. I just feel so much better knowing that I can actually stop in fucking corners now. It's like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. This is awesome. Third. Still gonna lift here because I'm a huge fucking pussy. Back on the throttle. Lifting down to second. Very nice. Very nice. That is what the hell I'm talking about. Man, it's like a whole new fucking game when you know you got brakes. Hard, hard. Don't spin, don't spin. Spun. Motherfucker. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. That's what happens when you get cocky, boys and girls. Well, I still think I'll place a fucking better lap time. So now that I know I got brakes. I cannot seem to complete one fucking clean lap in this car, on this track, in this sim. You know what? I'm gonna go with that's a fucking good thing. That means it's a goddamn challenge. That means I got work ahead of me if I want to get fast on this track. I'll take it. The track is just looking better and better and better as the time goes by. I have it on I started at 4:30 p.m. Don't lift, don't lift. Started at 4:30 p.m. Which is like pretty much your standard like good-looking sun time of day for racing sims, and I had it on 5x speed. So I've been racing for like almost 40 minutes now, so it's probably like damn near, I don't know, 7 in the fucking evening, 5:30, 6 in the evening, and the shadows just keep getting longer and longer, and the sun keeps setting lower, the haze keeps getting hazier. This track is just really taking on a life of its own, and it looks gorgeous. Now this is fucking rFactor 2 here. Forget about that first video I put up. This is the reason I bought rFactor 2 right here. This is what I was hoping for. Bear in mind, I'm sort of ignoring all the reasons I fucking am angry at rFactor 2, like the lack of single-player fucking content and championships. But as of right now, driving on this track, looking the way it does, having this much this is everything I hope for in rFactor 2. I mean, this This is a hell of a game. Alright, so we're at 7:25 now. Let's see if we can break that magic 8-minute barrier here. Oh, we got it. We fucking got it. I'm gonna guess 7:52. I may have guessed a little generously. 7:52. Come on. 7:52. 7:52. Fuck yeah. 7:48. Hell motherfucking yeah, dude. That's awesome. And I know if I can complete a lap without fucking spinning out, I can probably do even better than that. I'm guessing I could probably get a 7:39, 7:35 maybe. That's awesome. Well, I'll fucking tell you what. At the end of my last couple videos, I've been like, oh, well, if you don't own this game, you should buy it. But I'll tell you what. If you don't own rFactor 2, you should fucking buy it. Because this is a goddamn good game. It's a goddamn good game. So, that's what I got, man. I'll see you in the next video, which more than likely is going to be rFactor 1. Same car, same track. So, until then, thanks for watching. Catch you later, guys.